and the Battle Ram, and we have so much elixir because of our elixir collectors. That EVO Inferno Dragon, the EVO Inferno Dragon is just one-tapping everything. Dude, EVO Ooh, what is up, gamers? It's officially the first day of the new season. In today's video, we're going to be testing out the new evolution for the season, the Evolution Inferno Dragon. And in case you haven't seen any of the gameplay for this card, it looks absolutely insane. So over the course of today's video, I'm going to be giving you 6 different decks that you can use with this brand new card. And my goal is by the end of the video that you have at least one deck that you feel like you can use. And if you are a free-to-play player, all of these decks still work with or without the evolution. But anyways, that is enough yapping for me. Let's go ahead and get into the gameplay. Right after I thank all of my channel members, thank you so much for the support. I love you. And to anyone else watching, please consider subscribing because it helps me immensely. All right, into our first match of the video. You know we had to hit him with the Graveyard Freeze. Graveyard Freeze, okay, guy. All right, guy. I'm sure my opponent's running like Balloon Freeze or something. Let's get this Golden Knight down here, and he won't be able to afford a freeze. We're gonna pop this ability. Yeah, Graveyard Freeze. Graveyard Freeze and Balloon Freeze are probably gonna see an influx in usage this season. I could go for a freeze here. I mean, he will barely be able to defend the Inferno Dragon because he went Lumberloon at the bridge. Oh, if I wish I had a freeze in cycle. But even then, I'm actually just going to do this because it still should be awkward for him to defend. Yeah, so a Balloon Freeze decks and Graveyard Freeze decks are going to be absolutely insane. Yeah, nice. And this is going to do so much damage. He's going to lose his entire tower. Let's go, dude. I know it's only League 1, but the season just started. So every single time that I win a match, I actually will go up a league, which is nice. I do need to watch out for the counter push, but he doesn't have like Lumberloon and Cycle or anything. So we should be okay. I'm going to go ahead and split a single Larry, just to kind of distract this for a little bit. I'm going to try and get a King Tower activation. If I go like for the Executioner like this, you can see, oh, I played it too early. No. I almost had a nice King Tower activation. All right, I still got to lock in. I want to try and get to my EVO Inferno Dragon as quickly as possible. All right, let's go ahead and do this. Bowler down low here, just to help out with the Lumberjack. If he goes for the freeze, we can go for a NATO. We should be okay. I don't even know if I need to go for a NATO. I'm just gonna go for a Golden Knight here. Yeah, we're fine. Cheeky, cheeky, cheeky. All right, no freeze in cycle, so I'm good to go. I feel like when you go up a tower with Graveyard Freeze, there's like, I don't know. You can go in for a freeze on both towers, but you kind of want to like park the bus a little bit and play defense. This deck also does run Evolution Skeletons. You can also put in the EVO Executioner if you want. All right, let's go ahead and split Skellies here. And I do have the EVO Inferno Dragon in cycle. Interesting. We're going to go ahead and cycle it in the back. I want to try and protect it as much as I can. Look at it go, look at it go. And we'll tornado this all back. Get Skeletons to block for the bowler. My man is not breaking through. Oh no! I went for the Graveyard because I thought this was going to live, but that's okay. Will I ever get to use my freeze this match? Let's find out. Let's do this. Golden Knight in the pocket. Alright, easy first match. That deck is really good. Obviously, my man overcommitted in single elixir, and he deserved to lose his entire tower. So give this deck a try, and we'll go ahead and see you in the next game with our next deck. Into our next match of the video with our next deck of the video. It's going to be Lava Hound. Everyone knew Lava Hound was going to be absolutely busted with the new EVO Inferno Dragon. Let's go ahead and cycle our Inferno Dragon here. Any opportunity you have whenever you can cycle your evolution or try and get to your EVOs, you should absolutely go for it. I'm going to have to probably drop a ground card as well, but that's not that big of a deal. Could fireball this. I think I'm just going to let this play out a little bit. This Inferno Dragon should do pretty well. Oh, well, never mind. Fair enough, fair enough. Kind of looks like he's running Royal Hogs. If he goes in, I can just go for a fireball on everything. If not, we can just go for low guards. So yeah, Lava Hound was really good already. It's already kind of like one of the easiest decks to play. And Evolution Inferno Dragon is going to make the defense just like that much better. Alright. I don't have any ground cards in hand, so it's just going to be awkward. I'm going to split Skelly Drags, and if he goes like something in the middle, I can always fireball, but we'll see. Interesting. Ooh, okay. We're going to have to go late Valkyrie here and retarget the Golden Knight. If you go for a late Valkyrie like that, or a late troop in general, you can retarget the Golden Knight. So it's not the end of the world if they get a dash on your tower. I'm always debating if I should be fireballing that, but I think it's okay to just let it go. Okay, a lot of his air cards are out of cycle, so I think it's a good time for me to go in for a Lava Hound. Zappies don't do that much damage, so the tower should be able to finish them off. And now all he has is like a Goblin Cage really for it. No Flying Machine, right? Yeah, he just has the cage. So we're going to see once that crosses, we can go for a balloon and try and snipe that down. And then I have Fireball for any of the additional support troops. But he doesn't have any air cards in rotation if I'm tracking his cycle correctly. Like, he just has nothing. Yeah, all he can do is go in for Hogs, and we're going to get a really nice Fireball. And we can go for Guards. And, like, I didn't even need to use the EVO Inferno Dragon. My man just used all of his air cards, and there's, like, really nothing that he could do. Now we have Valkyrie, Evo Valkyrie for the pigs and the recruits, and like my man is just chopped. Like, I'm gonna keep it a buck. My man is chopped. All right. I could go with a lava. I don't think that's necessarily a prudent play, so I'm gonna do this. And once that locks on, we can charge up our Evo Inferno Dragon. Nice. That was a horrible Golden Knight. Oh my goodness. All right, let's get Lava Hound down. And in the pocket, some guards. Nice. Lava Hounds actually are the Lava Hounds tanking for everything, which is exactly what you want. We're going to try and sneak the Inferno Dragon onto the tower, and without Zappies, there's no reset here. There's nothing he can do. A 3 crown, that's pretty much what you can expect with the Lava Hound a lot of the time, so kind of feels bad. GG's to that guy. We're going to see you in our next game with our next deck. I'd enter our next match with our next deck, which is going to be Bridge Spam, but Bridge Spam with an Elixir Collector. Not a lot of people really play Elixir Collector decks other than 3 Musketeers, but Bridge Spam, okay, guy. Alright, guy. I didn't have my Barbarians or my Inferno Dragon in cycle, so I just had to viciously cycle to them. 2 shots is not bad, though. I'm going to continue to spam him just because he spent 10 Elixir at the bridge. Okay, arrows here. No! Okay, there we go. That's decent. Yeah. So this deck, as the name implies, you are just spamming your opponent and kind of hoping for the best a lot of the times. But the Elixir Collector is nice to give you a large elixir advantage. We also will have great answers for his Royal Giant between the Inferno Dragon and the Barbarian. So I like the matchup so far, and we have a really good lead. I can't believe we just spent 10 elixir at the bridge. Good to know that they have a Skarmy as well. We have arrows for the Skarmy, so the matchup tree already looks like pretty good. I'm going to go for a pump here. Dude, what the heck? I'm like in League 4 on day 1. I don't know what these decks are. I really don't understand. Royal Giant Sparky is a bad deck. Do not use that. Do not use Royal Giant Sparky. I'm like begging you to not use this deck. Okay. Okay, we can do this right away. And what do you know? The 10 elixir push did not break through. Or actually it was more than 10 elixir now that I think about it. It was a crazy push. Nice. We get the Skarmy out of hand. That's huge. I didn't really expect to break through on that counter push. Alright, let's go like this. Maybe heal up my Inferno Dragon a little bit. Nah, it's all good. I'm going to Battle Ram here just because he doesn't have a Skarmy in hand. I don't know what his other ground cards are. Valkyrie, that makes sense. Okay, good to know. We're going to go for our Bandit here. And I think I'm going to pump up one more time before double. But only one more time. Because he still should have to respond to this Bandit a little bit. Nice, we get the Collector down just in time. And now we're going to have a pretty nice double elixir here. It should be difficult for him to break through. What in the helly? Alright. Should get absolutely shredded here. We have not yet seen a reset for the Evo Inferno Dragon. Let's go Battle Ram and have our arrows ready. In case he goes for a Skarmy. Nope, he just goes for the Sparky. That is all good. These are great arrows nonetheless. Oh yeah, feed me. Feed me up. Double Inferno Dragon action. Oh, what is that zap supposed to do? Alright, let's get the Bandit down. And the Battle Ram. And we have so much elixir because of our elixir collectors. That EVO Inferno Dragon. The EVO Inferno Dragon is just one-tapping everything. Dude. EVO... Let's go, dude. The guy needs to change his name to Bad. Easy match. Let's go. We're going to see you in the next game with our next deck. Alright, into our next match of the video, next deck of the video is going to be the Pompeo deck. Shout out to Pompeo, one of the goats of Clash Royale. A very niche deck. This is definitely kind of cool. Like, not a lot of people run this deck, but Pompeo put it on the map, so it's pretty cool. Balloon cycle, basically, but like a very niche balloon cycle with like kind of a unique set of cards. Alright, good defense there. We spent one more elixir than he did, but we were able to cycle our evolutions, which was nice. We're going to go ahead and zap this because I want to make sure that my Inferno Dragon takes care of his Inferno Dragon. Miner here as well. I didn't really have any other ground cards, and I didn't want to cycle my cage, so good stuff here. Prince, Bandit, kind of looks like a bit of a bridge spam deck or something of that kind. Let's go Mega Minion as well, just to help support this. I don't know why he went Golden Knight Battle Healer at the bridge. That was kind of a crazy play, low-key. So I'm going to go in for a Balloon as well because we have a little bit of a counter push. And he spent like 9 elixir at the bridge. Oh, come on. I'm going to zap to retarget this onto my Mega Minion. Oh, there we go. Nice. Perfect. Perfect. So that zap, I zapped the tower and the wizard, and it retargeted the wizard. For those of you that don't know, the zap retargets the troop onto the closest target. So it was targeting the balloon, but because I zapped it, it redirected onto my Mega Minion. So it allowed my balloon to get a shot. So that was a really good sequence of events for us. So shoutouts to this deck. Dude, Prince at the bridge is like crazy to me. I cannot believe that like that is a somewhat viable play. I messed up my miner placement. That's frustrating. My fault. I was trying to get too kind of fancy with it with some of the placements. Let's go Balloon here. We have an Evo Zap as well, so I know this will be difficult for him to defend. In fact, I don't even know if he'll really be able to defend, to be honest. Oh, the E-Wiz. Never mind. Evo Zap is still going to make sure that this balloon gets a shot, though, which is nice. Kind of frustrating that he still was almost able to defend after going for like such an egregious play at the bridge. Alright, we're going to Ice Golem and just kite this to the other lane. Even if it gets a lot of damage in the other lane, I don't super mind. Nice, okay. Mega Minion will do good here. And we're going to go for a cage. Nice, Goblin Brawler is going to go to work. And Inferno Dragon just to be safe. What is his win condition? I don't know what this deck is. Like, I don't know what his win condition is, I mean. Let's go Miner here, and then Ice Golem to help tank. Additionally, I want to try and farm like my EVO Inferno Dragon, basically. Oh, yeah, well. That's that. Alright. Oh, I have no ground cards. I have no ground cards. Cage, save me. This would be a good fireball, though. Oh, it's... Okay. Chill. Zap, save me. Okay, we're good. We're good. Your boy almost sold so hard with some of those micro interactions, but we're good. We're fine. Yeah, this deck is, like... It's good. It's a strong deck, but it is kind of niche. And if you want more expert gameplay, obviously go check out the man himself, Pompeo. But I did want you to know that this deck exists. So good fourth game. We have 2 more decks that I'm going to use for you. Let's get it. Alright, using our next deck here, and I know this looks bad. I know it looks bad. But Mega Knight is actually pretty good. And Inferno Dragon and Mega Knight, they go way back. They're like buddies. They've always been good together. So this deck is just strong, whether you want to believe it or not. So this is a bridge spam. And it's good. It's good. Don't take my word for it. It's good. Alright, we're going to go ahead and go for... Holy moly. Alright, fair enough. Bomber's going to fall here. I think I'm going to have to go for a zap. But pretty good defense given the circumstances. My man's playing a deck from last season, probably EVO Witch Graveyard, so that's fine. Pretty good sequence of events considering he just went for a Graveyard and single elixir. And he used his Tombstone, so hopefully our Ram Rider can get some value. I might even go in at the bridge. I might just play it in the corner just to not like make it awkward for him to go for a Tornado. Whenever you play against Graveyard, you always want to go opposite lane. You don't want to be going same lane as the Graveyard player. Thank you for the lightning. Absolutely going to take that all day. Are you kidding me? Witch, Knight, and the Tower? Cool. So if any Graveyard player worth their salt will probably switch lanes. Like, if he's smart, he'll probably start dropping troops in the back. But I'm pretty much always going to Lightning the Witch, especially the EVO Witch. So already a really good matchup, which is awesome. Fair enough. Let's get the berry down here. He probably doesn't have any like splash cards or anything, or sorry, like swarms. That's the word I was looking for. Okay, Tombstone comes down. Berry should help out a little bit here, but not to a significant degree. All right, we're gonna go for our Inferno Dragon. I don't know about that because he can barely afford a poison. Like, yeah, exactly. Oh my god, and he activated King Tower. What the helly? That was like not worth it. Like just straight up, that was not worth it. Let's go Ram Rider while he's low, and I'm gonna support with the Bomber because he can maybe get a Tombstone down late after he cycles the Knight, but not even. Yep. So he's gonna eat that entire Ram Rider, and now we're at the point where it's basically checkmate because we're going opposite lane. We have King Tower activated. We have Lightning for his Witch. Like this matchup is just going to be awful for him from this point on. Okay, let's go Inferno Dragon here, block the bridge. We can just go guards. We don't even really have to play anything because we have the King Tower activated. Nice. And Inferno Dragon is going to survive here, hopefully. Yep, so let's get Ram Rider down as well to support. Bomber down because he's going to Tombstone. So after one Tombstone falls, we'll go ahead and then zap this. Let's go Inferno Dragon because I want to charge up this EVO Inferno Dragon. It's going to farm. It's farming its charge on the EVO Knight. Yeah. We can go in for a Lumberjack of our own. Nice. All right, let's go guards over here. It's going to help out with the baby dragon, and it's going to help out with the graveyard. Nice. And he just basically sacked that entire tower, which is very much not worth it. All right, let's go Evo Zap. And look at this Inferno Dragon. Nice. He has to go for the lightning, but obviously that's not going to be enough to win the game. So, well played against a graveyard deck. This deck used to be really common last season, but yeah, we kind of just dog-walked him. So GG's. We're going to play one more game with our next deck. All right, into our last match of the video with our last deck of the video, which is going to be Electro Giant. Electro Giant runs Electro or Inferno Dragon. You cannot forget about this deck. This deck archetype is awesome. I was going to say, with my starting hand, I don't know if I really want to play anything, but I'll go Inferno Dragon. Just because he's... Oh, what are the odds? What are the odds? Erner. Alright, let's go ahead and let's hit him right back with it. We'll see what we can do, because we might... Oh, it's literally a mirror match. That's crazy. Okay, that's funny. That's funny. Alright, mirror matchup here. Nice. He didn't really need that NATO, I feel like, so it's all good. It's all good. Okay, we got a mirror match, dude. What are the odds? Like actually, what are the odds? It's pretty good for us. Nice. I feel like we placed our building in a good spot where we don't have to worry about it. I kind of wish I had a freeze low-key, but that's fine. Alright, that could have been worse for us. We get a little bit of Spear Goblin chip. I am mad. Let's go Bowler in the back for his Bowler. Alright, so going to be a mirror matchup here. I'm trying to think. I feel like whoever gets more value with their Inferno Dragon wins in this matchup, but I'm not an expert with oh, but he's not running E-Dragon. That's actually good for us, so I want this to lock. He's running Baby Dragon instead. This is probably better, TBH. Yeah, he goes for the Lightning. That's fair. He went for the very high Lightning, so I'm not worried about it. Let's go low Knight like this. And we're chilling. I could go for an E-Giant here, but I don't know if I want to. I'm going to do it at the bridge. I just want to see. I'm like, I guess he could go for the Spear Goblin Hut, but I'm not sure. Yeah, he does. I want to Lightning this. I think I will. Or Lightning everything, just to break through. Yeah, nice. Because now he has, like, no Elixir, really. So, nice. Bowler's not going to do that good of a job. We're going to get some damage. I feel like that was worth it. Very good, very good. I can just cheap out on the Bowler as well by just kind of going for skeletons. Never mind. I lost the ability to do that. Need to watch out for a NATO, so I'm going to go for like skeletons here. And if he goes for the NATO, we can just go for like a knight last second. Yeah, that's what I was wondering about. Yeah, good play. I should have known, actually. Like, I verbalized it, but then I didn't like do anything about it. I kind of want to bait out a Lightning or something and then maybe go for the EVO Inferno Dragon. Or actually, we can do it like way over here and help shred this. And this is all going to just get like evaporated, which is nice. Yep, that tower is gone. Let's go like this to try and get our Bowler onto the tower. Oh, good idea. Just bad execution, but the vision was there, absolutely. Okay, we're going to get our Bowler down. Look at how much damage our Inferno Dragon did on the opposite side. He's going to NATO probably, so we're going to go like this. No, he doesn't NATO, but he goes for the Lightning. We can Inferno Dragon off to the side. Ooh, good NATO by him. Okay. Very good, very good. We do have our Evo Knight tanking. I'm going to go like this because he needs to defend both lanes. And as soon as he gets the HUD down, we're just going to Lightning it. And it should be like kind of awkward for him, TBH. Let's go ahead and Lightning. Nice. Look at the right side as well. The Evo Knight was tanking. So we need to just defend the right and the left. And he can't defend both. He can't defend the right and the left. So he's going to eat all of that damage on the right. Nice. That's huge. Nice. He's eating a lot of damage on the left as well. Okay, that's a significant amount of damage. That's Lightning cycle range, effectively. So we're going to go ahead, pull this really far away, and an Inferno Dragon like this, and Lightning does 383. So GG's to that guy. I do think truly we had the matchup advantage having the Inferno Dragon over the Baby Dragon, so it's not like he could have done that much better. So super happy with how we played with our last deck of the video. I'll catch you in the outro. And that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you do buy the Clash Royale, give one of these decks a try. EVO Inferno Dragon. It's really good. It's not like incredibly broken. It's kind of hard to cycle to, but it can be powerful in certain niche use cases. So give these decks a try. And one last time, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you so much. And I really hope to see you in another video real soon. Peace out.